MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
So here's Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Bregman, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
George Springer the next to hit as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. 258 the average to begin play. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 1-0. Rogelio Armenteros, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Bregman is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Starling Marte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole, reined in. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In there, 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Set to get his day started, Jack Mayfield. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Starling Marte. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And now pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Nope. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Christian Walker waits on deck. A 3-0. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Walker.
So striding forward now, Christian Walker. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now, Stephen Vogt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Rogelio Armenteros. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. There goes Bregman off of first. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Striding forward for his first chance, Ildemaro Vargas, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Ildemaro Vargas.
Now the pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Now here's the pitch.
Ball at inside.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Cole Calhoun will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Runners on first with 1 down. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding in for Houston, George Springer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jack Mayfield. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Springer will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for Arizona. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rogelio Armenteros. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
So now to the plate, Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovullo about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Stephen Vogt leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 50.
So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Vargas, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. The payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. All tied at 1-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 10.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
From the stretch, Jack Mayfield is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air. And a great running catch going deep into the corner as he has it to retire the side. Ryan Abreu enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Houston, number 66, Ryan Abreu.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Standing in, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at bat.
Center fielder, Ketel Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and two now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Starling Marte is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Therefore it is Gurriel, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Christian Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch popped up. Gurriel is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Corbin Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Corbin.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat.
That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.